Let's go over some binary subtraction videos. For the first example, let's have 110110, and from that I want to subtract 101001. Alright, so the first thing I do, as with most subtraction, we're going to start at the far right and work our way to the left. If I look at the far right, it's 0 minus 1. I can't subtract 1 from 0. So I go over to this one, I'll mark that out, and I'll put a 2 up here. If you remember, in addition, if we had two 1s in this column, it would become a 1 over here. So 1 over here would become a 2 over here. And now I can subtract that. 2 minus 1 is 1. So that's our far right number. Then we look at our next column. We have the 1 marked out, so it's 0 minus 0, which is 0. And the next column is 1 minus 0, which is 1. In our next column we run into a problem, 0 minus 1. Once again, we can't take 1 away. So we mark this out and it becomes 0, it becomes a 2 over here. 2 minus 1, that's easy enough to do. That is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 110110 minus 101001 equals 001101. Or really I should just put the answer is 1101 because these zeros at the beginning don't do anything. For our next example, let's say 100101, and we'll subtract that from 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Start on the far right, 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 again is also 1, 0 minus 1, that's where I'm going to start having a problem. So I look at the next column over. 0 minus 1 again, still a problem. So I look at the next column over. And take this one and change it to 2 over here. But I still need a 1 to be in this column. So we'll change that 2 back to 1 and send 2 of them right here. 2 minus 1 is 1. And then the rest of these come out to 0 and 0. So this right here is my answer. It's 1101 again. I did not mean to do that, but it will. And the final example is going to be this number. So we'll see what that comes out to. 1 minus 1 is 0. Here I need to borrow from the next column over, so mark that out and be a 2 there, which becomes 1 there. Need to borrow again, so it'll become a 2 in that column, which means I have a 1. Now we're at the fourth column, 0 minus 1. Well, need to borrow again. It'll become a 2 in that column, leave me as 1 there. There's zeros in these next 3 columns, so the answer here is 1110.